And you're welcome back. Now, today on SME, we're joined by Ayoola Bakare, UK-based model and also creative, who has honed her skills in acting and dance with a background in performing arts. Now, she's co-founder of Ayko, Ayko agency, which with a drive to support and develop young African talents. You are welcome. Good to have you here, Ayoola.
Thank you.
Now, first off, you're from the UK and you're in Nigeria scouting for talents. Exactly what kind of talents are these? Before we get into the business of this.
I know the word talent is quite broad, right? And so I would tell you what we've been getting frequently, which is the music. We have lots of singers, we have lots of musicians, people who play saxophones, drums. We've got a lot of painters, sketch artists. We had some stylists also. We have designers. So those are the things that we've been attracting so far. We understand the word talent is quite broad, but we are hoping to use our platform to showcase those talents if they do get through to our live audition stages.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, you also have a focus on models as well.
Yes, certainly, yes.
Yeah. And that's mostly what you've been doing the past couple of weeks now. You've had an ongoing process where you've been scouting for these talents, and that culminated on Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Okay, I'll tell you about that. So as for Ayko Agency, this is our second time here in Nigeria. Last year was the first time, and the initiative started off in a way where, so last year application was open in March, whereby this year application was open in January, and after the application is open, what happened is we shortlist these individuals, we shortlist up to 200, which then make it to the live audition.
Okay.
Then after the live audition, then you make it to the final show, and the final show was on Friday.
Okay. And how many talents did you get? How many models did you get on Friday?
On Friday, so for the finalists, we had over 13 individuals, creative. We were showcasing their performances or their talent to our live audience.
And what are you gathering them for? Are you trying to get these models to a place here in Nigeria as professionals or for the world?
So with that, with the live show, so we then have 5 winners, which were models and singers. The aim for the models is to enable them to be aligned.
Oh, we've got visuals for that now. That was
Yeah, that was some of our work on Friday from the live audition.
Now, interesting.
And I believe that is one of our winners last year.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now, let's get to the business part of this. Now, for an agency such as yours, how do you make money?
Okay, so in terms of the business side of things, as an agency, so after you've scouted them, after you've picked them, then there is the agency side of the business, which is be able to sustain job, and as an agency, you take certain percentage of their, when you do give them a job. Or, like I said, for us is to be able to put our models on the international platform, to be working with international agencies, and then But in terms of the scouting process, what we aim to do is to give individuals talent who doesn't have any platform or anybody to be able to say that, okay, you know what, through Ayko Agency, I have been seen on this stage, and the application is free for everyone.
Can anybody just be an agent like you guys, or does it take a special skill set or maybe educational pattern or anything?
Okay, one, I would say you need to have passion, because there's a lot of work. You're dealing with individuals. Also, Ayko Agency is quite different. Like I said, we give, mostly in Nigeria, you have people that say pay for application, pay for this. We just, first and foremost, what is important is get yourself on our stage, right, so that you have an opportunity to be seen first. And then from there, later on, we then start to look into you as a model. So
Ayko Agency makes money from, well, first off, finding these talents and then putting them on a stage. It could be a world stage, it could be a Nigerian stage. And, of course, that's where the money comes from. I'm asking because it's not just for, pro bono or anything.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. In terms of the scouting position, the fundings comes from sponsorship and partners.
Sponsorships, there you go.
There you go. Partnership and sponsorship are the ones who fund for the live events. They are the ones who enable these talents to, have free application, get them on that stage.
So therein is the question, how do I start an agency like yours?
How do you start an agency? First of all, have a passion for it. That's very important. And have a passion. Have some sort of, you do need experience. You do need experience.
In what?
Okay, so for me, I've been quite privileged to be a model in the UK for some years now. So from my experience of going to, scout from casting to, you know, having a good relationship with my agency. And also for me, I'm a business person, right? Myself and my business partner, you know, and also the idea within Ayko Agency, you have to want to do this, because coming back home in Nigeria to scout and look for talent is extremely challenging.
So I can see that it's a very tangible effort. There's a lot of things that go into putting together such a stage like you did, or such a platform rather like you did. All. But is most of it virtual? Because these days people can actually achieve so much virtually. On Instagram, for instance, you can gather a community of people and you can tell them what to do, what, you know, where to go and stuff like that. And this is happening here, boom, they appear. So is it mostly a virtual instance with Ayko Agency, or is it do you have an office somewhere? Did you have to invest in a, you know, an office space and all
I would
that?
say that thank God for the COVID life, which has sort of advanced everyone. No one needs to meet each other face to face. In terms of staffing, in terms of how the organization works, it's pretty much work from home and then you come to the office, which there is.
So you do have an office?
Yeah, we do have an office just for staffing gathering mostly, and just for meetings time to time. But it's not a public. It's not a space whereby everyone come in, and it's just so that we have our meeting to occur time to time, basically.
So that's staffing now. Who do you need in your team?
Okay, so now we live in a virtual world. So one of the most important things that you need is someone who is able to communicate your idea out to the public on a regular basis on Instagram. Now, you talk about social media, virtual life. Instagram has been one of the best places that we've been able to recruit.
Oh, thank goodness for Instagram.
and then the second one, because we have to remember what Nigeria is. It's still a third world country. You know, fair enough, everyone do have their phone. The second place is you're going into universities and schools, because this is where the young talents and creatives are.
True.
So, but yeah, Instagram has been one of the biggest platforms. So in terms of staffing, you need someone within the social media field to constantly keep putting, you know, your initiative, how people are talking about you out there, and what you want to do. What have you found?
So you've got the passion, you've got the experience, you've got the right team. What about the capital? And I'm talking about money now. How much do you need, or do I need? If I was going to start an agency, who's going to be my angel investor? I'm looking for one. She's about to give me the lowdown.
I love this conversation. So, as we all know, when you're starting a business, first you need some sort of capital to start. Yeah. Right, and this is often the most challenging thing when it comes to business. A lot of people can't start because they don't have that raw cash. Myself and my business partner, we were quite determined when we saved up.
Well, you need that in Nigeria, because anything can just take you off the rails. So you definitely determination.
We were quite determined to ensure that, okay, this is our idea. And before we could actually have people to financially be supporting us, right, we need to first prove that this is something that they can, you know, invest into. So we started off with personal fundings to then, you know, boost us up, and then we start having partners who then was, okay, we see what you're doing, this is what we can try and do. But nonetheless, we are hoping, we are looking for more investors and partners to come on board with us.
What kind of challenges does an agency like yours go through when they build?
So the challenges
especially
at the moment
in Nigeria.
And there are quite a few challenges that we will perhaps say we're encountering, which would certainly advance, right? One being, myself and my partner, the other co-founder, Koya, we are UK-based individuals, and we're new in the Nigerian industry.
But you're Nigerian, so...
Yeah, well, in the modeling Nigerian creative field, we are, you know, Ayko is new, right? So the challenge of, okay, who are this guy, having acceptancy, that is one. Also, we are still looking for organizations, companies to know of our existence, so that our talent, and I promise you, these individuals are talented. So
that's awareness,
you know, awareness of who we have, so that we can ensure that there is consistent appearance for Ayko Agency globally.
I can see that, man. You've come a long way, and I still see plenty that you guys are going to do in the future. And well, I'd like to be invited to one of your events one time.
I would love to invite you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd love to be there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to plenty from you guys, from your stable.
For sure.
You hungry?
I am starving.
Oh, congratulations. You came to the right place. Come over.